Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, it's actually going to be super chill, just kind of really more of a state of the union, because for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be having boosted hours at my job where I work, which is great. However, that does mean less time for vlogging, so it's probably going to cut back down to just a couple episodes a week for the next couple weeks. I'll try and put out some episodes when I can, but yeah, that's kind of it. I just got back from the gym, got some Jamba Juice, delicious, and really it's basically just gonna be kind of me walking. I have a 10K egg and a 2K egg right now. 2K egg is at 1.7 out of 2, and the 10K egg is just shy of 6 kilometers. So basically I'm just going to be kind of walking off. So this episode might actually be over the course of a couple days, just so that I can hatch the eggs. It is kind of getting dark, just because of the time that I get off of work now. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. Don't be surprised if this kind of turns into like several different episodes or several different days over one episode. But yeah, really, I'm excited because more money, because longer hours, but not excited because I want to be playing Pokemon Go. And a storm does look like it's rolling in, so that's not very cool. So I might get a little wet, or a lot wet, depending on how big the storm is. But I need to cross this street, and I'll update you on the egg progress when we can. Some exciting things have happened, and I'll probably put in some evolutions at the end of the episode. So yeah, that's 2K egg opening. Really the only thing we want from this is a Togepi or Giraffe Rig. Aver's always nice. Especially because I did use Alakazam in a gym the other day, and it was great. So that's very cool, just for Stardust and extra Abra candy. But other than that, we do have a little progress as far as Mareep goes. We are at about 19 candies, and it is a very slow progress for this. Very cute, but not very efficient. I'm definitely hoping for another reduced buddy rate for the next one. And as we just go through kind of the metals that we have, we are kind of getting close with electric and fairy type, but other than that, it is still a long way off. So now we do just have the one 10K egg incubating, and it is at 6.3, so a while to go for that. And I'll update you on the progress. And so, we did just hit our 7-day streak, and that is a guaranteed evolution item. So if we go through our items, you know, lots of random stuff, lots of Great Balls, which I try and hoard. Ultra Balls is kind of going down a little bit. Pokeballs are down quite a bit, but the cool thing, besides having tons of raspberries, is if we go through, we now have a King's Rock, which is very cool. We can now get either Slowking or Politoed from that, and 2 metal coats and another upgrade. Not going to be using any of those for a while, but in our last kind of evolution spree, what I forgot to do was actually evolve Phanpy to a Donphan, and also we are very close now to getting Togetic, and we also now have enough candies to do another evolution, which I am kind of forgetting at the moment as we go through all the different Pokemon that we have. That is the one Chansey. We actually were able to evolve a Chansey from a 10K egg. I hatched it off camera by accident, really, but very cool. I can now get a Blissey, and also besides Blissey, we can also do the Phanpy to Donphan evolution if I can find Phanpy, that is. It's somewhere in here. We also got a very high IV and CP Eevee from the wild, which was very cool. Really wasn't expecting that. I just checked the IV just kind of because, and it turned out to be like at least 95, like in the 90s at least, because it did have two different areas where you could do the where it was maxed out in two different areas. I think it was like HP and defense, so very close. Depending on how low attack is, I have a lot of spinner X. Still looking for Fampy at the moment, as crossing the street here. So we're looking for Fampy. I don't know where Fampy is. Where is Fampy? There's Celix. We're still looking for more Snubbles for a Grand Bull evolution. We still got a ways to go for that. And then, where are you, Fampy? We still need more Swinubs for Pilo Swine. Still need more Hound Hours. There we are, Fampy. So both of these Fampy are actually really good IVs. CP is obviously not great with that. They're both egg hatched Fampys, so nothing in the wild, but we do have enough Fampy candies to go ahead and get a Donphan from one of those. And other than that, we still need a Tyrogue with HP as its main stat, so that's just luck of the draw. I've gotten 5 Tyrogues, 4 I think defense and 1 attack, so it's not great. The odds are not with me, but that is kind of just the update. Continuing to walk eggs. I don't want you, Murkra. So just continue to walk off this 10k egg. I accidentally put a 2k egg in the wrong incubator, but we do have a 2k egg also, so that's probably going to be the next one. And 10k egg, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. So I'm at the kind of like the Wellington fountain behind me here, and this is also a gym. So I'm just going to go ahead, train this gym up because it's like 9.9. So train up to 10, put in one of my Pokemon, get easy gold and easy Stardust. So I went ahead, got that gym up to level 10, put in my Rhydon in there, and it's sitting like at a cool number, I think it's like the number 6 Pokemon. So it has a little leeway in there. So it will definitely be sitting there for a while, hopefully, because my Venusaur was in that same gym, and it was there for a solid like 2-3 weeks, and it was at like the number 9 or 10 spot. So I'm definitely like one of the first 2 Pokemon in there. So I'm definitely hoping that that stays in there for a while. And then the gym right behind me at the Wellington library, it's a level 10 Team Valor gym where the like 3rd Pokemon in there, it starts at like 3,000 at like the number 3 Pokemon, and all the rest are 3,000 plus, and it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So not going to be taking on that gym for a while. I would have to just mad spam it, and it would probably take a good hour to get that gym down. Like, no lie, good hour. But anyway, I'm now off to do little errands, go to Publix, pick up some dinner for me and Grandma. I'm gonna get some ramen. Grandma wants a pub sub, and it's gonna be great. And I'm also gonna stock up. Ow! I just bit my tongue. But I'm also gonna stock up on some lures, or not lures, on some Pokestops. Right behind Publix is a nice little like park where there's like 4 or 5 Pokestops. Plus there's a Pokestop right by Publix, and there's a Pokestop like right at the intersection that I'm coming up to in a little bit. So I'm gonna I'm gonna hope for eggs. I still only have the 2 eggs. No more eggs. I've hit like 3 more Pokestops. No eggs. Raspberries. Pokeballs. No eggs. Give me some eggs. I want the eggs. We do have another 2k egg hatching, and all we want at this point is Togepi or bust. And it is neither and female. I don't know why there's so many of them, but there's a ton of them. And trigger. So, still on my way to Publix. Currently at the park where I said, you know, there's different, actually I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can still count correctly. 5 Pokestops, 2 gyms. I didn't look at the one gym, but the gym that I'm coming to, that's like literally at the park, at the amphitheater, biggest troll gym I've ever seen. Because it's literally, like after you get through like Ghastly and Venusaur, there's then 4 Blissies back to back. And they're all like mid 2000s, so not like ridiculous, like 3,000 Blissies like I saw in another gym. But Blissies are ridiculous because they're tanks, and then if they have Dazzling Gleam, it's ridiculous. So, but 4 Blissies back to back to back to back, and then a Snorlax at the end. Oh my gosh. Freaking sit there forever. Get all your fighting type. Like, actually, I don't know if Blissey is a fairy type or not. I'm pretty, like, back in the old days, before fairy types, it was just a normal Pokemon. So, I'm assuming fighting type Pokemon. So, I looked through my fighting type Pokemon. None of them are good. Like, they're all from back in the day when I was, like, still early 20s, mid 20s in levels. So, like, all, like, my Hitmontop, my 2 Hitmonchans, my Hitmonlee, Primeape, Machamp, Poliwrath, they're all below 2,000. They all have like a ton of room to grow, but is it worth investing all the Stardust? And then I looked at my Heracrosses. I have 3 Heracross at like 1,900 and something. And then that reminded me, I haven't seen a Heracross in forever. I've seen a ton of Staryu's, which is what I just found in Staryu. I haven't seen a Heracross in forever, but 710, so that's actually my highest level Staryu that I've seen in the wild. But so far, nothing really great as far as wild Pokemon go. A few Eevees are decent CP, but other than that, nothing great. And then still no eggs. Like 3 or 4 more Pokestops, no eggs. Where are the eggs? I don't know. I want them. Can't find them. Gonna cross the street, jaywalk, but you know, whatever. So, still looking for eggs. Gonna head up Publix, get some food, and then head on home. 10K egg will probably hatch by the end of this episode, or at the end of today, beginning of tomorrow. And so far, that's where we're at. Hopefully we do get something good from the 10K egg, as long as it's not like Gligar or Mantine or another Pokemon like that. Really, if it's Mareep or Larvitar. That's all we want at this point, Mareep and Larvitar. Dratini would be cool just because then I can power up Dragonite, but still, yeah. Ooh, a Meow. I haven't seen a Meow in a while either. But yeah, so far nothing great, but optimistic for the future. Alright, so I am coming back from Publix now at this point, and 9 Pokestops and 1 egg. A 5K egg. It's not even like a short one that I can do just until I can get to it the next Pokestop. It is the just most annoying one, the 5K egg, which I don't even incubate until I have at least 3 of them, because 5K eggs are annoying to just hatch one at a time because it's 5 kilometers. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Depending on whether or not I have enough film for 1 episode or to cut in tomorrow and bring it into like a bigger episode, don't know yet, but that will do it for today. The lighting is going away quickly, and I am severely hampered by having Publix groceries, and I still have to walk like 1 kilometer, which is actually really cool because I can just walk to Publix and back, and that's 2 kilometers, and I could just keep doing that all day, and it's guaranteed easy kilometers, but I don't want to go back and forth between Publix. Anyway, that will do it for today. Don't know if it's going to continue to tomorrow or not. So yeah, if this is the end of the episode, hopefully you enjoyed it. Please smash that thumbs up button. And as always, if you're enjoying this series, please subscribe. And God bless, and see you through either tomorrow or another episode of Pokemon Go.